Good day. Now that we are done discussing chapter 11, let's move on to chapter 12, the types, characteristics, and identification of learners with difficulty remembering and focusing. So, there are lots of characteristics when it comes to learning disabilities, and one of them is reading problems or the dyslexia. So the characteristic of this learning ability is called reading dyslexia, and its description is have difficulties with and or fluent word recognition and poor spelling and decoding abilities. So it is said na yung mga student daw or mga tao na mayroong dyslexia ay sila yung mga tao na nahirapan sila magbasa ng isang word. It may be mahirapan sila kung paano nila ito i-speak or i-pronounce, or sometimes kung for example may narinig silang isang word, though hindi ito mahirap sa spelling, pero kung sila na yung pinapasulat mo para sa word na yun is nahirapan sila ng pagsulat or pag-decode ng word na yun. Second one is written language deficits. Have difficulties communicating their ideas through writing. So, gaya ng sa dyslexia, it is said na yung written language dito, yung mga student is nahirapan sila kung paano nila i-express yung thoughts, yung feelings nila through writing. It may be because kung baka feel nila kung magsusulat sila, parang maraming idea, pero nahirapan sila mag-construct. So, ikaw as a teacher, dapat alam mo na if ever may student kang may written language deficit, hindi proper way na ang ipagawa mo mga activities sa kanila is involved in writing. You should use some techniques kung paano mo maipasok yung mga strategies para sa mga student na to na may written language deficit. Pwede mo silang imbes na papagsusulatin, pwede mo silang maging oral, like if hindi talaga needed yung pagsusulat, wag mo nang ipilit sa kanila kasi nahihirapan sila. So, kung for example may written exam kayo, I know, parang like essays. So, imbis na essay, like sa sinusulat talaga, let them answer the question directly through oral para malaman mo talaga kung may natutunan sila with your lesson. Then we have here math underachievement. Learners perform poorly than their peers in every type of math problem. They have significant difficulty in terms of retrieving number facts and solving story problems. So, hindi sinasabi dito na kung hindi ka magaling sa math is may math underachievement ka na. Ito yung mga student na kahit medyo, let's say, hindi gaano kahirap is nahirapan pa rin sila mag-solve ng problem. Like for example, may word problem, nahirapan silang mag-intindi or nahirapan silang mag-decode or mag-comprehend sa isang story problem or word problem. And then we have here poor social skills. They are prone to interpersonal problems, which often lead to rejection, low social status, unpleasant interaction with teachers, difficulty making friends, and loneliness. So, sinasabi daw dito na isa sa mga type of learning disabilities is yung pagiging poor when it comes to social skills. Bakit? Kasi 'di ba, though tayo, even though may mga parts or may times na nahihirapan din tayo makipaghalubilo sa ibang tao, hindi kagaya nila is hindi talaga sila na hindi nasosolve yung ganong problem sa kanila. Kasi tayo, if parang nasanay na tayo sa isang lugar, di ba? Lumalabas yung pagiging kingkoy natin, pagiging bibo. Pero itong mga student na to na may learning disability na poor social skills is nahihirapan talaga sila makipag-communicate sa other people. So with this, for example, nahihirapan sila makipag-socialize, 'di ba? Parang nahihirapan na din sila sumagot ng mga example yung mga quizzes, or like example yung gaya yung sinabi ko, yung oral, kasi parang napampangunahan sila ng takot. Then we have here the attention deficit and hyperactivity. They have difficulty paying attention to a particular task or become overly active. It is possible that a learner who exhibits this may have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder or the ADHD. So sinasabi na ang mga tao na may kagayang mga nasabi ng description is sila yung mga may ADHD or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Ito yung mga tao na hindi sila makafocus sa isang task or isang gawain kasi maybe may mga factors na nakakapekto sa kanila. For example, imbes na pinapabasa mo sila is hindi sila hindi nila nababasa ng isahan yung isang sentence kasi nadidistract sila sa ibang tao sa paligid nila, or for example yung mga students. Then behavior problems. Incidences of behavior problems among those learning disability are higher than usual. Upon adolescence, those with learning disabilities are more likely to show risk-taking behaviors such as smoking, marijuana use, delinquency, aggressiveness, and gambling. So, hindi sinasabi dito na if nagsasmoke yung tao is meron silang behavior problems. Nagiging disorder na if parang sila yung parang, let's say, vulnerable na tao, na parang sila agad yung naaapektuhan na maging ganito, or maka-come up sila ng ganitong klaseng behavior. Then lastly is low self-esteem or self-efficacy. Learners with learning disability are more likely to have low self-efficacy, mood, effort, and hope than their peers. So, ano ba tong sinasabi na pag may low self-esteem ka is parang disability na siya? No, hindi sa ganun. Nagiging disability na kasi to pag gaya ng sinabi ko kanina na parang hindi na nasa-solve yung ganitong klaseng problem, like need na nila ng parang professionals to help them para ma-cope up nila yung ganitong klaseng yung behavior, and then maipasa nila yung kanilang self, like parang maka-gain sila ng self-esteem. So, we have here the causes of learning disability. So, meron para talaga ang mga causes, di ba? Na hindi lahat ng mga bagay is merong mga rason. One of this is heredity. Learning disabilities often run in the family. It is not uncommon for one with learning disabilities to have parents or other relatives with same condition. Meron kasi may times kasi na yung isang tao is na-inherit lang niya yung ganong klaseng sakit. Though hindi mo nakikita sa mother, sa father, sa mga kapatid, it may be sa relatives nila or something sa kanunuan pa nila, like malas lang na siya yung nakaroon ng ganoong klaseng disability. Gaya ng sa pamangkin ko is that her father is parang lahi na talaga nila na merong sakit. So, tapos kami wala naman. Then, at the end, yung nangyari sa pamangkin ko is nagkaroon siya ng parang epilepsy. Yes. Then, second one is problem during pregnancy and birth. Learning disabilities could be due to illness or injury before birth. Also, it could be caused by low birth weight, lack of oxygen, drug, and alcohol use during pregnancy, premature, or prolonged labor. So, sinasabi dito na It may be daw na nagkaroon ng disability yung bata dahil sa pagbubuntis ng mother. Like for example, yung mother is nag-smoke siya even though buntis. So, expected talaga na yung bata is parang may chance na magkaroon ng disability. Or for example, ipalaglag sana yung bata pero hindi natuloy. Then, yun, may parang mangyayari doon na medyo hindi na okay. Then, lastly is incidents after birth. It could also be due head injuries, nutritional deprivation, and exposure to toxic substances such as lead. So, for example, yung bata is naipanganak na, then pwede nalaglag, literal na nalaglag talaga. So, may chances na magkaroon sila ng mga disabilities. Like, for example, hindi na sila nakakalakad kasi yung spinal cord nila, ganun. Okay, ADHD. Defined as a persistent pattern of inattention and or hyperactivity impulsivity that interferes with functioning or development. So, sinasabi dito na yung ADHD daw ay ito yung mga tao na parang nahirapan sila mag-complete ng task dahil sa mababa lang yung attention span nila. May characteristics din yung ADHD. Isa na dito is that inattention. Ito yung mga tao na parang nahirapan sila mag-focus, mabilis sila ma-distract, at parang, 'di ba, kung mahirapan sila mag-focus sa isang bagay or sa isang task, so that means parang mabilis sila ma-bored. Then, for example, kinakausap mo sila, though kayong dalawa lang nag-uusap, pero parang pag tinanong mo, hindi niya alam agad yung isasagot niya kasi parang hindi niya narinig yung mga sinabi mo. Yun yung mga tao na may mga ADHD. Though, hindi lahat, pero isa na yun sa mga symptoms. Then, nahirapan sila maglagay ng mga gamit sa isang lugar. Like for example, mabilis silang like nawawala yung mga gamit nila, ganun. So, second one is hyperactivity. Ito yung parang mga bata na parang ang bilis nila magsalita, ganun. Yung parang ganun. May times din na hindi mo sila mailalagay sa isang upuan kasi sa susunod makikita mo sa unahan na, like sa likod, like parang hindi sila nakastay sa isang lugar lang, like parang napaka-kulit nila, ganun. Then impulsivity. Ito yung parang yung impulsive is yung parang mga tao na gumagawa lang ng action without thinking kung ano ba yung magiging consequences. Yun yung mga impulsive na mga tao. Then, guessing rather than taking time to solve a problem or blurting out answers in class without waiting to be called or hearing the whole question. Like for example, hindi pa tapos yung isang question ni teacher is parang may masasagot na agad sila, but even though hindi pa nila alam kung ano ba talaga yung tanong. So, yun yung mga characteristics ng ADHD. And we have here the causes. ADHD is not yet fully understood. It is possible for children with the ADHD to manifest the same behaviors. Yet, this could be a cause by different factors, whereas ADHD is considered a neurologically based disorder. So, sinasabi na yung cause talaga ng ADHD is hanggang ngayon is hindi pa talaga gets or alam kung ano ba talaga yung mga rason kung bakit may mga tao na may ADHD. Pero sinasabi dito na yung ADHD daw ay neurologically based disorder. That means sa utak. So gaya ng mga sinabi kong description is maka-feel ka agad na baka may ADHD ako. No. Parang yung mga yung mga symptoms ng ADHD is nakikita din sa mga normal na tao. Pero kung parang if you feel na may ADHD ka or yung mga anak ng parents na tinuturuan natin ay yung mga anak, yes, yung mga children, like yung mga students na tinuturuan, if ikaw na teacher is parang na-observe mo na parang yung mga symptoms ng ADHD is nakikita mo sa batang yun, pwede mo i-contact yung parents para pumunta sila sa professionals at para mapa-diagnose yung bata kung meron ba talagang ADHD. And that's all. Thank you.